The neon lights in the sky spelling out where we are tonight, Memphis, Tennessee. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. It's Western Conference NBA action. The Memphis Grizzlies are at home. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston. They'll be trying to turn things around and climb out of a hole down 2-zip in this season series.
They had major problems at the charity stripe in that game. It was interesting. They just could not make free throws.
Yeah, and that's frustrating to watch, especially on the road where your opportunities at the line tend to be a little more sparse than when you're at home. Boy, you've got to cash in on them.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. Wong in at point guard. Williams at the three and Jones the four. Then it's Harden and it's Burks in at the center filling out the middle.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
Here's Adams. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Smooth. In Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. And some nice passing there by Houston. Clock at 6. Harden right side. Knocked away.
Some people might call him vertically challenged, but tell you what, his size didn't hurt him on that rebound.
Harden against Conley. Allen kicks to Adams. Back to Allen. Outside Conley. Right side Conley. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And over the course of the season, guys, they've shot a very respectable 78% from the line.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Here's Smooth, averaging 29 points per contest. Tries again, and the basket by Jones.
You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy play for him.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The steal, and here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Finishes the break with a slam.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Yeah, that's right. So you push it. That's the best opportunity for points on the break. This lead, I think, is headed north.
Here's Randolph. The Rockets making the shot.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
It's his first trip to the line. And Zach Randolph drops them both. Here's Smooth. Jones with the screen on Conley. Here's Wong. Throws off the pick and hammers it home. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, Clark. When he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
Allen with the screen for Gasol. Back to Conley. That one wide left.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Pass to Wong. For 3. Good. Smooth's got 7 points in the game.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
And it's Conley penetrating. Rockets with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, guys, it was just their night. It seemed like they hit every shot they looked at.
Absolutely. It was just one of those games where the hot shooting of a couple of players eventually just infected everybody.
Now Conley. After the missed 3 from Wong. Conley kicks to Gasol. Kick out to Adams. Clock at 6. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Rockets leading by 6. It's Harden with the drive, and Houston again with the bucket.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Randolph sets a screen for Conley. Randolph up top. They need this. Good, he hits the jump shot. Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
How about the box score from that game? The accuracy from the three-point line, just remarkable.
Yeah, it was a stream of threes that allowed them to repeatedly deflate that crowd.
Here's Smooth. He's got 7. The 11-footer. Gasol with the rebound.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
And here is Conley. Picked by Randolph. Off the pick. Hits the front of the rim and out.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
It's rebounded by Memphis. Allen passes to Conley. Gasol setting the pick for Conley. Randolph against Jones. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Kufis checked in for Gasol. Lee comes in for Adams. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Mike Conley. Capela checked in for Adams. So both teams changing it up here.
Over the last 10 games, as we look at the Rockets, this is how they compare to the rest of the league. First in fewest turnovers per game. First in opponent points per game. And they're ranked 3rd in field goal shooting. This team has a lot of weapons, and guys are not afraid to share the ball to get good shots.
And what's most impressive out of all those numbers, Clark, is the few turnovers that they commit. Because now all of a sudden you're executing, you're putting a lot of pressure on the defense because they know they're not going to force a lot of steals and get out in transition to find easy points.
Kufis inside, defended by Jones. They get the rebound. Nice defense from Wong.
He was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
On the wing, Jones. Pass to Wong. Shot clock at 6. There's the screen. Off the screen. Boom, he jams it straight down.
One of the oldest plays in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right. A terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Well, don't you love to see players working together? That fundamental play, fun to watch.
And so here's Memphis. The Rockets making the shot. Allen drives in. Right wing. Allen, right side. On target from 13 feet.
You know, role players can make big differences in games, and he's showing he can get it done out there.
Rockets leading by 7. Long passes to Harden. Kicks it to Jones. And it's Lee penetrating. Rejected by Jones, but he stays with it. Allen dishes to Lee. Over Jones. Here's York. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Well, these are players that have a job to do, and they've been doing it very well. Here's a look at the top passing point guards in the NBA over the course of the past 10 games. Well, you look at Smooth, top 5 in the NBA, and his teammates love him.
These are the best passers in the NBA, guys, no question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is clicking.
And, Steve, you touched on it there. I mean, they're fantastic distributors, but it's not just their passing that makes them great. I mean, it's their leadership on the court. Even when the ball's not in their hands, their leadership is fantastic. Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Allen outside. And Beverly kicks to Allen. 6 to shoot. Can't hit. And Houston the other way now.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Here's Smooth. 9 points in the game so far. Back to Harden. Excellent D there from Allen.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Beverly the pass to Allen. And it's Houston on the break. Johnson's got the ball. Here's Harden. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. 6 points for James Harden.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
It's making a change here.
Let's see some of the numbers here on Patrick Beverly. How the season's turning out for him. He's getting around 4 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you always want that leader in the second unit. He's their guy to play that role.
Steve, he comes on and runs the show for him when the reserves log minutes, and that's a job well done by him.
It's stolen by Allen. Beverly with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. There's the lob to the hoop. An emphatic LU jam.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go.